Carrington, Palmer Mayor, taking you 5 days into the future for our April 22nd City Council meeting. First off, we received, I think it's 7 applications to be considered for appointment to the empty seat in City Council. So the following Palmer residents submitted complete applications prior to the deadline on April 10th. There's Mike Chmielewski, Alison, Beth Collins, Kenneth, William Erbey, Cachet, Teslin, Garrett, Amanda Graham, Aundra Jackson, and Thomas Frederick Ojala, the fourth. And these applications were, they're included in this meeting packet. And then also we asked more questions of those submitted applications. So we asked for a bit more information about the library project, top challenges facing Palmer, revitalizing downtown, council dynamics, and board experience and governance. Their answers to these questions were actually pretty interesting. They make for some good reading and some good ideas as well. So I would suggest if people want to read through that gives some interesting insights into some possible solutions to some of the things that Palmer is facing. And also as another reminder for all those 7 applicants, there's only one position, but coming this fall, we're going to have the mayor seat will be open, the 2 regular 3-year seats will be open, and then there'll be a 1-year seat to fulfill the remaining part of Councilman Richard Beth's term. So there'll be actually 4 slots, as it were, open this fall. So that might be something for people to consider this summer about if they want to run in the fall. And as far as it goes, I'm appointing Ken Erbey to our vacant council position. Ken Erbey has previously served 12 years, from 2003 to 2015, on the Palmer City Council. I especially liked his description of how council members can find common ground and be respectful of opposing viewpoints and can disagree with someone without being insulting. I believe Ken Erbey will be an excellent council member until our October election. And then as far as meeting highlights, there's the approval agenda. We've got a proclamation recognizing the National Day of Prayer, Palmer Fire and Rescue promotions, and then there's Palmer Sister City delegation introductions. That would be for the students that are traveling this summer over to Seroma, and they'll be introduced to the council. Reminder that the meeting here on the 22nd is happening at the Palmer Depot Tuesday night, April 22nd. And next there'll be an oath of office for the new council member. We have a public hearing for resolution, the Palmer City Council appointing precinct workers for the May 20th, 25 special election. Action memorandum authorized city manager to negotiate and enter into a contract with East Fork Construction LLC in an amount not to exceed $294,957.37 for the Fireweed Ave and Colony Way intersection improvements project. And then we have some action memoranda. There's one negotiating a new lease agreement with Northern Exposure and Hangars on lease number 39 at the airport. One to negotiate and enter into contract with Alaska Sure Seal Inc., not to exceed $229,495.60 for crack sealing, roadway street striping, and infrared pothole patching change order number 2, second year of a 3-year contract. There's also a purchase of Weir Wolf clarifier brush cleaning system for use with the clarifiers at the wastewater treatment plant, not in the amount not to exceed $24,980. And also an action memoranda for execute the city manager's employment agreement with Colby Hickle Zirkle. And we've got, with that public hearing, we've got the action memorandum number 25-037, authorizing city manager to negotiate and enter into a contract with East Fork Construction for the Fireweed Ave and Colony Way intersection improvements project. And that project addresses several issues on East Fireweed Avenue between South Colony Way and South Colony Way and South Valley Way. There's 3 sidewalk crossings which are not compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act. These sidewalk crossings significantly interfere with some of Palmer's most vulnerable citizens, residents of the Pioneer and Veterans Home. The sidewalks, ramps, and curves will be replaced along the section of Fireweed Ave. Along with correcting these sidewalks, the railroad crossings will be fixed. The section of track that has been out of service since 2008, and the crossing is in total disrepair. Because of the poor condition, numerous City of Palmer vehicles have sustained significant damage while crossing the tracks. So the road grade will be lowered, and the out-of-service track, railroad track crossing of Fireweed Avenue will be removed as part of this project. And this one was advertised March 7th and 21st, and they opened the bids and are awarding the contract to the winning bidder on that. So this AM will be under a public hearing, so any of those people in attendance that wish to speak to it will be able to speak to it for 3 minutes each. And this has been Steve Carrington, Palmer Mayor, taking you 5 days into the future for our April 22nd, 2025 Palmer City Council meeting.